Hi everyone, I'm here with Ratmir Timashev, President and CEO Veeam Software, talking about his vision for the next couple of years in Veeam Software. Ratmir, how has it been for the first couple of days here at VMworld?
Hello, Jose. Great to be here. Thanks for the interview. How was the last 2 days at VMworld for our company, Veeam Software? VMworld is always a great event for us. So we meet a lot of customers, a lot of partners, and this year the event is even bigger than last year. I believe that number of attendees is around 9,000 or 10,000. Last year it was 7,000. It's fantastic. VMworld is the great event because it's the main event for virtualization and cloud industry, right? So we're always happy to participate. Our booth is always busy. We meet new customers, the old customers, the prospects, the partners. So people come here to learn about new technology from VMware, from Veeam, from other vendors. So and people share the ideas. So it's a lot of energy, positive energy. And we just had a very successful similar event in the States, in San Francisco, and it's great to be here in Barcelona. This is my first time in Barcelona, and I fell in love with the city. It's a beautiful city, great people, everybody is nice, the weather is awesome, a little bit hot, but otherwise it's beautiful, awesome, fantastic city. So I'll be back definitely with my family here as a tourist next time.
What are you showing here this week at VMworld?
Yeah, the biggest announcement that we made yesterday is our new version of our flagship product, Veeam Backup and Replication version 6.5. So it's been only a few months since we released 6.1. 6.1 had also some great features, but the most important thing, we introduced a free version of our backup product for very small customers, as well as for the large customers. It just has some functionality that is not overlapping with the main functionality. So we call it Veeam Zip. It allows you do the ad hoc manual backup of VMs before you do something with the VM. You want to do the quick backup, or you want to transport this VM to home lab or from home lab to your work. So it's a great free utility with some great functionality that for ad hoc backups. But at the show we're announcing the new version 6.5. It has some great functionality, and our actually tagline for the release is more ways to wow our customers and partners. So more ways for our customers to be happy, especially the customers that are on maintenance, because of course they're getting the new functionality for free. And we included this functionality actually not only in the commercial paid version, but also in the free version. And the key functionality is we dramatically improved our Microsoft Exchange recovery, item level recovery, email recovery, item level recovery, as well as e-discovery. So we call it Veeam Explorer for Microsoft Exchange. And the great thing about it that it is included even in our free edition of our product. So anybody with the Microsoft Exchange should appreciate this new functionality. We had some ability to recover messages before, but now we included a more simplified way of doing that and more powerful way to do that. Another functionality that I'm personally extremely excited because I believe that's the future of the backup industry in general, or data protection industry in general, is the ability to leverage hardware snapshots. So we are starting, we have done a lot of work with our partner, HP. So we are releasing just original functionality. With this version, we call it Veeam Explorer for SAN snapshots. It allows you to use snapshots for quick recovery. The problem with the snapshots is that they provide great backup and recovery capabilities, but it is extremely difficult to use snapshots. So we just dramatically simplify this process. And many people get the snapshots for free. They come with your hardware, right? So, but not a lot of people leverage them because it's pretty complicated stuff. Now with our product, it's very easy to leverage snapshots. And of course, also in this version, we provide full support for new VMware vSphere 5.1. as well as Microsoft Windows Server 2012 and the new Hyper-V. So we provide full support for these new platforms, and we are the first vendor, the first backup vendor to fully support both platforms. very excited about that. We see there will be a big demand for both for vSphere 5.1 as well as for new Hyper-V built into Microsoft Windows Server 2012. So there are tons of great functionality, but I would emphasize this: Veeam Explorer for Exchange, Veeam Explorer for Science Snapshot, specifically for HP left hand and HP VSA, and full support for the new platforms from VMware and Microsoft.
What is your vision for the next couple of years in Veeam Software?
Our vision is very simple. It has remained over the last few years to become and stay the leader in the virtualization data protection. And of course, we also have virtualization management products, but they complement our data protection solutions. Our competitors like to say that Veeam is a niche vendor because Veeam only does virtual servers, and that's great. We love to be a niche vendor, especially when virtualization being a niche, growing from 10% virtual servers versus 90% physical, going into 50%, according to Gartner this year. More than 50% of all servers are already virtual, and the prediction that in the next year and a half it will be 75%. So when your niche becomes 75% and then becomes 90%, it's great to be a niche vendor and fit exactly into that niche. So our challenge, our vision, and our goal is to continue to stay very innovative company. We believe there are tons of things still to be invented in virtualization data protection, in virtualization management. It's very exciting field, still very exciting. It's the foundation for the cloud, and there are lots of things still in the next 5 years to be, especially in the next 2 years, to be invented for this new and evolving industry. Very hot industry, very interesting industry, virtualization, which is the foundation for the future IT.
How does it feel to work with a partner the size of VMware?
No, I think VMware as a company is growing and maturing, and they understand more and more the importance of the ecosystem. Some people say that VMware is not very nice to the ecosystem, to their partners, but I think as the company matures, they understand the value that the ecosystem partners bring, because VMware cannot focus on address every single challenge or issue, feature. So you have to have a good, mature ecosystem. And I think Veeam is a very important part of that ecosystem. And we see how VMware gradually, some people still think that VMware is not partner-friendly, but I think that VMware is gradually coming to understanding that the ecosystem is very important. So, and VMware understands the value that Veeam specifically brings, especially for the SMB customers, as well as for the enterprise, but with the focus. So VMware sees the opportunity to work together with Veeam to address the needs of the SMB customer that need a powerful, easy to use, affordable data protection that provides great functionality, great fast backup, fast recovery, built specifically for virtualization, very simple without agents. So VMware understands that, the power of our solution, and they see that lots of SMB customers especially, but as well as mid-size and large enterprise, they come to VMware and they say that Veeam is the vendor that VMware should partner to address these challenges for virtualization data protection.
How do you feel about VMware moving to the cloud?
Cloud is still something that I would say not totally proven, meaning everybody talks about cloud, everybody develops a solution for cloud or is trying to adjust their current solution that was built for physical world to the cloud, and that doesn't work very well, but I think cloud will eventually come. It will just take longer, but the whole paradigm of delivering IT services through the cloud, public and private, is, I wouldn't say it's here yet. We are moving towards that direction. So I think that's the future. And if VMware continues pushing the limits, technological limits, innovative limits, as long as Microsoft and other virtualization vendors, they push this cloud message, I think it opens more opportunities for us. because again, more things need to be invented for the cloud, because it's a new paradigm, new things that how you do things, and Veeam has proven Veeam being a very innovative company, and we have proven multiple times that we can create very innovative solutions. So the more challenges we see how people want to use the cloud, the more opportunities for us. So I'm very excited that VMware, as well as other vendors, large vendors and small, pushing the cloud agenda.
How important is it for Veeam Software to be one of the leaders in his industry?
You know, there is a very simple saying in America, the winner gets it all. So the winner, so for us it's extremely important to be the #1 provider for virtualization data protection. It's extremely important because the winner gets it all.
Thank you very much, Ratmir, for your time. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully see you soon again.
Thank you very much, Jose. It was a great interview. My pleasure. Great questions. You forgot to ask about the boss.
Do you want me to ask about the boss?
Sure, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just cut it.
Yeah, you could say it now. I'll record it. You could say it.
Yeah. So, what's the question?
In your career, who was your favorite boss?
Who was my favorite boss? Yeah, I got actually lucky. I never had a boss because the first company that we started with my partner, Veeam Software, which was specializing in Windows management, in Active Directory, Exchange management. We started in being a college students, not college, graduate students in our dormitory room. So the only bosses I had was my scientific advisors. But that's different. It's not a real boss. It's a scientific advisor. So I never had a boss.
Yeah.
Always worked for myself. Thank you. Thank you, Jose. Thanks.
Thanks a million. Ratmir Timashev. No. Ratmir Timashev. Ratmir Timashev. Ratmir Timashev. Yeah. Okay. We are done. Hello, hello. Yeah.